Hello, welcome to the channel, Retire Don't Give Up 2.0. This video first aired on my other channel, but as you know, with my Google account being hacked, I lost access to that channel. People can still view the content, but I can no longer benefit from the views. So I've decided to remaster and upload some of my previous videos on my new channel to create exposure. Now, if you're a long-standing subscriber of my old channel and you have seen this video, well, I ask that, to help the channel, please hit the like button and of course subscribe to the new channel. And it would be tremendous if you left a comment too, because I will reply. And if you're a new viewer, well, welcome to the channel. Enjoy the video, and of course, please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you for your support.
Good afternoon, welcome to the channel, Retire Don't Give Up. It's mid-July, well into the rainy season. It's been a very busy month for me and Katai. We've had several things on our agenda to accomplish. A couple of the other things that were important on my list of things to do when I had time. You think when you're retired you have lots of time, but well, I watched that little video of the cat going, I had a lot of things to do today, but guess what I did? I had a nap. I had a very good nap. So at any rate, I digress. So one of the things that was becoming more important that had to be done was for me to change my international driver's license to a Thai driver's license. They are doing talks about changing the requirements, and you may now soon have to actually do a test and so forth. Now, I was under the assumption, I was told that in order to do that, I needed a letter from immigration, which was fine. So we had to go to immigration to get a letter that says I've been in the country for more than 6 months. Okay, I figured that was fine. We'll do that. Now, one of the other things that we had talked about doing was getting what they call a yellow book. This is the yellow book. Now, what this yellow book does is essentially it makes you a more established person in the neighborhood. It shows where you live, and it allows you to get this ID card, Thai ID card. And the great thing about the Thai ID card is, well, you don't have to carry your passport around as much. So this was a big thing. As you can see, Katai is very happy that we actually got that. Now, I was under the impression that it would also be good that I had that to go and get the license and so forth. So we go to the immigration to get this letter, and I'm going through all the paperwork, and I'm handed 3 different sets of paperwork, and it took a little while to realize that I had to get a letter for my driver's license for my car, and you had to get a letter for your motorcycle license. Here in Thailand, there are 2 different pieces of plastic, cards that you have, not like we do in Canada. And also, I had to get a letter stating so that I could, get this yellow book and this ID card. So that was 3 letters of the same nature, which cost 500 baht each. Also, one of the things, in order to get the yellow book, I had to get my passport, the first page of my passport, translated into Thai. So I had to take a photocopy of that, send it off to Chiang Mai, to the language center, and they graciously transcribed that into Thai, sent it back for the price of 600 baht. So now we're up to 2,200 baht so far. And then, of course, we did go to the registration office, went through all the procedure, and there was some small charges for that, and also, I gave a generous tip to both the two people involved in doing all the paperwork. Not necessarily required, but it's where I live, so it's always good in the long run. So here we are now. We've got, as you saw, I have the ID card, which I've used already several times, so I'm very pleased with that. But now we're on our way to the License Bureau. Now, again, as I said before, I don't know if the new rule is fully in play, and I don't know what I'm going to see when I get there. Now, I do have a international driver's license and motorcycle license. I came here with both of those licenses, and I'm under the assumption that I am going to go in and I'm basically going to hand all this paperwork to them, and I have to do a small test. I will see how that is. If I'm allowed to film it, I will. Something to do with your eye coordination with brakes and so forth, which makes sense. So we'll see how that works out. Now, one more thing. I've been noticing on Facebook that the agents are making this offer to people to get their motorcycle license and their car license. Motorcycle license 1,500 baht, motorcycle car license 2,500 baht, and they will do everything for you, including take the test. Seriously, I mean, it's the brown envelope, business is alive and well, and but my concern is that if you've never driven a motorcycle and you're now living here in Thailand, and I know a few people that ride. In fact, my good friend is off to Bangkok, and he's going through the whole process to get his motorcycle license, and he rode a motorcycle here for 20 years. But it's becoming more important that he's licensed, so he's going through the process. But my point is, you come to this country, say from Canada, you've never driven a motorcycle, and all you need to do is pay an agent 1,500 baht, and you'll get your motorcycle license without any tests whatsoever. To me, that's a recipe for disaster, and it shouldn't be allowed. But unfortunately, again, like I say, the brown envelope business is alive and well, and there's always a back door, always. At any rate, we're off to the License Bureau. We're going to see what exactly is entailed for me to get this final license for the motorcycle and for the car, and stay tuned. So we're here at the License Bureau. First thing I've learned is that the two letters that I got for immigration to come here to get the car license and the motorcycle license was not required because I have the yellow book and the Thai identification card. So somebody owes me 1,000 baht. Sorry, yes. At any rate, so well, there's not too many people. They've already taken my paperwork, and we'll see how this turns out. What you see here is there on the floor is the gas and brake test. I'm not sure. I suspect that as you see ahead, there's a for obviously checking your eyesight. I mean, I can see from here 85, 293, 8754, 63952, 45856, and that's from here. Of course, that's with both eyes. So I'm sure I'm going to have to get closer, and they're going to make me do it with one eye. And of course, you can see the pinwheel for color. We'll see how that works out. We'll let you know. The other requirements was before we came here, I had to go see a doctor, and he took my blood pressure. That's all that was required for the medical for your driver's license, your blood pressure test. Now, I mean, like I say, they'll do the eye test and reaction test here, but as far as doctor's concerned, you know, blood pressure, that was it. Got a letter, and here we are. So I'm upstairs. They put on the air conditioning, and I'm now watching a film. It's going to be for 1 hour, and obviously it's going to test me for what I might know. And it's showing, a video on safety. This is what it looks like. So that was just more or less a safety film. I seem to remember another YouTuber went through the same thing. He said the same thing. He just had to sit through an hour of watching the safety film. There was a couple of questions, but for the most part, it was straightforward. So now we're back downstairs and waiting for them to finalize all the paperwork. I've given them my passport. As it turns out, as I said earlier, we had to get 3 letters at the price of 500 baht each. As it turns out, that was not correct. We only needed 1 letter to get the yellow book, and with that yellow book and that Thai identification card, we were fine here. So there's 1,000 baht I'm never getting back, but that's fine. So we're just going through the final. Well, we're just waiting. We're waiting to see what's next. I still don't know what charges or costs will be involved, but we'll find out soon enough. So there we go. We're finished. We now have both license, motorcycle, and car. Just short of 3 hours. Cost of 330 baht. Keep in mind, I still needed the letter from immigration, and apparently I got 2 extra letters to come here at a 500 baht each, so that's a loss of 1,000 baht, but that's, again, I've always talked knowledge and timing, so if you don't have a yellow book, then yes, you have to go to immigration, pay 500 baht for each letter before you would come here to get your license. If you have a yellow book and you have your Thai identification card like I do, you don't have to pay that. There we go. Not a bad day. So we've got it all done. Now we're off to the grocery store. Until next time, bye for now. And remember, don't give up.